So I'm just going to assume that it didn't save the work I did off stream. I didn't do that much. I probably only played like an hour or two just to do a little cleanup stuff, but we'll see. We shall see. I played a bunch of Monster Train when I didn't have internet, so we'll see if it'd be nice if it saved what I did because it was a little extra cleanup work. You know what? Actually, I think it did save. I think this is stuff I did off stream. Oh, nice. Okay. Who has high stress? Abe. Why are you stressed, Abe? Why are you stressed? Popped eardrums. The normal thing. It's not inside here that you have popped eardrums, right? It's probably because he just went inside of here. So what I did off stream was a little bit of work with this radiation stuff. What I wanted to do was I wanted to make it so that these rad bolt generators wouldn't overheat being out in a vacuum. So I covered this all up. I actually sent more nuclear waste and pumped it inside of here. And I let all this water out. So that we could hopefully collect rad bolts faster and safer. So now that has to go through this liquid to get up into here and go across over here. So just a little bit of change there. You think I might be muted? I am not muted. I don't think so. It's probably you who are muted. Yes, I am not muted. But yes, that is what we have been working on over here. That's what I did off stream. Did I do anything down here off stream? I don't think so. But we have lots of bee tinies being eaten by Saturn critter traps. I'm a little curious of what happens when one of these finishes growing. I'm gonna guess I will get a seed for this. What's up, Lurchin? Oh yes, I think I finished this off stream. Carbon dioxide. One thing I've been worried about is the amount of polluted water all these things are going to eat. We had this polluted water, but I wasn't sure that this is going to be sustainable because all this is getting polluted water from is some lavatory sinks and carbon skimmers that don't do much. So I set up these carbon dioxide geysers, carbon skimmers here, and that's prioritizing supplying the polluted water to this. So they are turning this carbon dioxide and clean water into polluted water to supply our Saturn critter traps. So I think we are sustainable on this thing, and I don't really have to supply it with anything, and it is just giving us hydrogen for days. Eventually I might want to use this hydrogen for, I don't know, like liquid hydrogen or something. One thing I was also thinking about, I think I'm ready to send my people back home. I think it is time to send our people back. I think that's all the projects I want to work on over here. The only thing I might want to do is get more radiation going on over here so that we're collecting more rad bolts a cycle. But I just have to like keep sending more here and have the issue of, you know, nuclear waste falling out of the containers. But I think I'm gonna say Cultivolant's done for now, and I am going to send my people back home. So there should be 3 crew. Oh wait, no, I think I have to remember who the crew were. Who are the people that live here forever? It's Liam, Otto, and one other. So I know that crew is Bubbles and Abe. Yeah. So those are the crew here. And we're going to send them home. And I have a couple projects. That I want to get going. So, yes, I know you, Catalina, you are the rocket pilot. So let's go ahead and crew this up. Send them home. One thing I want to do is I want to finally finish all my research. All of the research is done except the data collection. Oh wait, no, I even have this to do. I have a separate rocket. I need to send that rocket up to get more data analysis research, so I need to get that going. Glad to see they fixed my internet. Me too. I was going through withdrawal, that's for sure. Definitely going through withdrawal. All right, ready to go. And let's go to home base. And launch. Who's got unreachable food? You have food in here. You're just stupid because you're not going in here. Is it because you have a suit on? Okay, if we undock that suit, can you now move in here? Why won't you move in here? I'm so confused. You can move in there. Okay. You can move in there. There we go. Although there should be one suit here. There we go. Now they'll be able to get out. How many suits are sitting on the ground here? Hopefully just the one. Okay. Cool. So they have food, they have bathroom, they have beds, and they have places to eat. Okay, that should be fine. Okay. Let me take a look at home base over here. Look at how much magma we have turned to igneous rock over here. That's crazy. We're just absorbing all of this heat. This build right here is kind of what I was thinking about doing over... Is it Gorgoni? This is the challenge. The challenge is going to be getting access to 3 tungsten volcanoes covered in magma. I was thinking about three different ways I could potentially tackle this. This is the project I want to start today. So there's one way where we use steel doors to push the magma down and over. We could build something similar to this, but on a smaller scale with steam turbines eating all the heat and slowly turning this magma to igneous rock. That's kind of a slower thing. And there's also we could use pumps. You could actually just pump liquid magma out and put it somewhere else. I'm not sure which way I would prefer. I think I'm leaning towards using doors to push the magma over and across, because I think that would be the fastest. And basically what that would do would be compress all the magma over here and get it out of surrounding these tungsten volcanoes. That's the thing I was thinking about how I want to approach. But that is something we'll continue to consider how we're going to get that done. One thing I do want to do is I want to assign a pilot to this to collect research. The sugar engine currently has no stuff in it. Can I replace this? Can I replace this with a Radbolt engine? I'm going to tell this thing to stop. Oh, it's not going. Is it going? Where are the Radbolts going? I need to see where these Radbolts are going when they get thrown out here. I think they're going down there. I actually want them to go up here, and that should actually supply that with Radbolt fuel. Where are my Radbolts, by the way? I honestly think I need to get even a couple more Radbolt generators over here. Okay. Are you guys currently launching? You shouldn't be. I think they still have to be filled, though. Whoa! Oh, I am out of enriched uranium. Holy shnikes. We ran out of enriched uranium. That is the first time that's ever happened. Okay, that's How did that happen? Okay, we ran out of your enriched uranium. We've been setting all these other metal ores. Okay, all right, not a big deal, but how much enriched uranium do I have over here? Kind of a big deal. Enriched uranium. Where is it? That is manufactured. I might need to send this rocket back home to bring me some enriched uranium. What is that? I have 6 tons over here. And I have... No, I have 3.2 tons over here. Why are they not supplying this with enriched uranium? Apparently my stuff was all messed up, my priorities. Oh, there's literally enriched uranium sitting on the ground over there. Is it out of water? Uh-oh. Maybe it's out of water. Wait, it shouldn't run out of water, right? No, it's not out of water. Enriched uranium on the ground. Where is it? It is manufactured enriched uranium. And then back to, I think it was... Oh, what was it? Aluminum. What is in here? 20 kilograms of aluminum. Okay, so that's what I was setting. Okay. Why did they not keep this thing? That is very strange. I wonder if I should, No, I have to supply that. Well, you know, I guess I could get a, Yeah, I don't know why that got turned off. I could put in an auto sweeper to supply this. It's very strange. I guess it's just it was just a priority issue, I think. Okay, I think I don't want to have that happen again. I'm not quite sure how that happened. This made out of steel. And this. Okay, that should stop that from being an issue again, hopefully. Finally seeing something built professionally. Well, thanks, Cursed One. I'm glad you think so. Alright, so that's going to start fueling that guy. Okay, cool. So one of the things I want to do here is I want to finish my research. And to finish my research, I need to put in... I think there's a module for that, right? Isn't there a thing for getting research? Maybe I thought that this would get us research. I guess I have to build the thing inside of here, right? Does need to be constructed inside. Okay. So... Oh, it's this orbital data collection lab. I already do have it in here. Okay. Okay. I have it in here. I just forgot that I had it in there. Okay. So I actually should be good to send this with a duplicate up to space and start getting stuff. It's got O2, that. I just need to sign somebody to do it. So let me do that. Who do I want to be on? Who's my research person here? Priorities. Who is my main researcher? It is Nails. All right, so I'm going to assign this to Nails. And your whole job is going to get this research done. Where are you, Nails? There you are. Nails. But I'm going to have to wait for that to get fueled. But that'll be able to stay in space for a while. We have 2 solar panels, and this we no longer need this oxidizer. So I can let's replace that with extra solar panels. I need some more glass, I think. Sand into glass. How are we doing with sand? We are slowly turning igneous rock into sand, so we have filtration medium. Okay, we're back up to 11 tons of sand. Thank goodness. Running out of sand was a big issue for a while. Let's make... So every 10 of these is 1 ton. Let's make 30. Use 3 tons of our sand to make some glass. I can get databanks and research them on the ground. The thing is, I have to get the databanks. I do have some databanks randomly in other places, actually. You saying that reminded me, I should say, I think we have some random databanks over here. Is that a miscellaneous? Industrial? Okay, databanks. We might have some databanks over here that can slowly be sent over. But I think the only place you can like generate a bunch of databanks is in space. So I'm going to let these rockets refuel, and I'm going to send Nails up into space to do that. All right. Water. I don't want to do this. I'm going to want this to be able to be refueled. This needs to be out of ceramic. There. And then let's just put, we have 2 batteries, let's put some extra solar panels. This one's got a rover module. This rover module I think I need to replace with a trailblazer module. We're gonna need that for when we go eventually try to start colonizing this Gorgoni planet with the Tungsten volcano. But yeah, I think I need to get the databanks up in space. Can they reach this? Current errand. Okay, yeah, they can reach that. Okay, good. Alright, once that's fully fueled, then we'll start fueling this guy. And let's see here. And so I have a couple things to consider as I want to set up on this planet. We have polluted oxygen, so like we don't necessarily have to worry about not being able to breathe, but polluted oxygen is kind of they'll get yucky lung if they just live in this. Am I gonna be okay with them having yucky lung? I'll need to, if I'm gonna dig down into here, I'm gonna need a liquid lock, but I need a liquid lock that's not polluted water, because polluted water would off-gas polluted oxygen, and there's actually oxygen in here. Oh, that's not good. So we're gonna need to actually get rid of the oxygen in here. How is there oxygen inside of there? How the hell does that happen? Let's open all the space. I purposefully did not let this all go away because I might want to use the polluted oxygen. Like filter it out or something. I don't know. Let me go see what printables we have here. Anything good? Free steel, man. Yes, please. Do you want to put this somewhere else? I'll put it here. Filter the polluted water, make fresh water in O2. Yeah, I'm thinking about doing that. One of the things I'm considering doing is, I could create power by doing a build kind of like this with steam turbines and heat spiked from the magma to get me power over here and to slowly turn the magma to igneous rock. But that's the amount of time that will take. I feel like it's going to be a lot longer than me just building steel doors down into here and pushing the magma over. You don't know how fast the process of vacuum deletion of space is, but you think it's faster than pumps. Yeah, it might be. I'm not gonna work on this yet. Let me work on getting the prep work done for that. We're gonna send some duplicates over there, but before we do that, this thing's slowly getting fueled. I want to get the these reachable. Okay, I thought you'd already done this. The prep work, so we get our research going back up, and then I can prepare which duplicates I want to send over there. Something I haven't looked at is making sure that all of my duplicates over here are all trained in exosuit wearing. I kind of need that to be a thing. Not sure why I haven't done that. You have exosuit wearing. Bubbles, you should have already had exosuit wearing. I think I had to skill scrub some of these people. Hey, Kirsten, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. You don't even need that because you're my rancher, but you have it anyway. Her, I'm always very careful about. I don't want to mess up morale since she's my rocket pilot. I'm going to just leave rocket piloting there and not do that. Devin's got that. Harold's my cook, so he doesn't need it. Son has it. Jean does not have it. She should. Alright, Joshua. I think he's the guy that's getting trained? No, why do you have no skills? Oh, I think you were another guy who had to skill scrub because of morale issues. I've had to skill scrub a lot of people because of morale issues as I take them places. You're my rancher. Meemaw definitely can have suit wearing. He's just been training this entire time. You're a rancher. You're a rancher. Travaldo. Honestly, I need to skill scrub this guy, but I just don't want to do it. And this guy's been this guy came with exosuit training, which is pretty awesome. You're thinking about a rocket team made of 4 or 5 rockets that go together. Every rocket is a special room to give morale to all dupes once they land and dupes get in them. Yeah, I was thinking about what Francis John did is he had 2 rockets that were his build team. The problem is with the size of the Spacefarer modules is you can't really fit more than 3 duplicates in here. And fit everything, you know? So basically each rocket is 3 duplicates. I was wondering if you can put 2 Spacefarer modules on a single thing, but I don't think that's a possibility. I don't think you can do that. Okay, that should be good to fill this one up, right? Yeah. So I'm thinking I might need to make a second and possibly even a third rocket for the purpose of having, you know, maybe 6 or 9 duplicates to go work on stuff. I feel like I don't want to send 9. Maybe 2 rockets would be enough. They don't need to fit too much stuff in it. You can make dupes, just need to travel other rockets. I disagree that you don't need, like, you say you only need eat or bathroom. That's what I have. Eat, bathroom, and you need beds. If you want morale to not be an issue, then you need... We have a bedroom and a mess hall. And that's basically the only rooms you can fit in here. I mean, tight space is just so tight in here. This is... I'm not gonna... It took me forever just to get this built, so I'm not gonna change the interior of that. I might copy that for this one if I'm gonna change this rocket over to a second one of these. But, What's the range on this? Tell me the range. 8 tiles. So if I'm just going to have this go into space and get research, this is actually plenty. So let's crew this up and get research started. You want to say you get the full morale bonus once you're landed? Okay. All right. There we go. Is there non-crew inside of here? Shogi, what are you doing in here? Okay, there we go. Now we... Wait, where did your suit go? Why is there no suit here? How did you get in here with no suit? Did Shogi... Shogi took your suit. Okay. We need to deliver suit before we go. We need to get a suit over here before we do this. Otherwise, you're kind of stuck in here. Popped eardrums. I don't know how the pressure gets overdone in these places, man. Come on, somebody deliver a suit. Need a suit. We have plenty of suits, right? We have plenty of suits down here. We got like 30 suits. Somebody deliver a suit, please. If I maybe sweep one, maybe they'll do it. I don't know. Can be achieved instantly when all rockets land without needing to build anything. I don't know what you're talking about with morale stuff. I have no idea what you're talking about, how you can get instant morale without needing anything to do this. Sounds like an exploit or some build that I've never heard of. Why? Why will nobody deliver this? Please, for the love of God, deliver this. Will they only do this from... Somebody should be delivering this, right? Ah, such a pain the way that rockets are. Right now, you should... This is your bed. This is your bed. Who are you? Nails. This is your bed. That's your bed. And this is where you eat. Okay, I think what I need to do is... I need to deliver a suit here. God, this is so annoying. Okay. That's... I have a place where I can put a chest in here to deliver an Atmos suit. Okay, I don't think this is going to work while this is set to crew. I think I have this to be to all for somebody to deliver this. Okay, there we go. Now they're doing it. Should deliver a suit, and then I can change this back to crew, and then we can go up to space, and you can get me research. Come on. Come on. Give me a suit, please. Give me a suit. Perfect. Change it to crew. You're not going anywhere, Nails. That's right. Now we can launch. All right. We're going to space. And Nails should be doing the databank stuff once we get into space, I think. All it takes is plastic and power. And we have 22 tons of plastic in here. Far more plastic than you'll ever need. I want to make sure this starts getting done. Oh, you're right. I do need to launch outside. I always forget that. Telling it where to go doesn't actually launch it. An hour of lag, and then... I always forget that. So annoying. Fuel, and go. And then we can turn this back on. And this go down. Okay. Alright, hopefully... We'll see you... Not that one. We'll see you... Doing research. That's what I like to see. Beautiful. You have oxygen. You have food. And you should be good. Okay. So we're going to start getting those data things. One thing I don't know is how much is needed for... Like, how much of those data banks is counted for this? If it's 1:1 ratio, or if one data bank equals 25 research, or something I'm not sure about that. Fridge doesn't need to be powered because the food is berry sludge, and berry sludge does not go bad. So it is just there to store berry sludge. We do not actually need to power it. That's not an issue. Okay, so plans for Gorgoni. How do I want to do this? I'm going to need to send down a... I need to make a rocket thing. How do I want to do this? A rocket platform by sending down a... whatchamacallit? A module. Trailblazer. Once I do that... am I going to want to set up a spam down here and a bathroom and all that? Or do I even care about having a permanent presence on this place? Because I think I'm going to want to see what's in here. If these are water sources, I could set up a permanent thing, at least so maybe like a checkpoint so they can have a place to sleep and eat. I'd have to get a farm. I don't know if I want to do all that. Can I automate the collection of tungsten volcano stuff? Need radiation. I can. Oh yeah, that's right. I can check the vents here. It's true. Is that going to tell me what's here? Hydrogen vent and a natural gas geyser. Okay. Hydrogen and natural gas. Those aren't useless. Those at least can be tamed for some power. Hydrogen and natural gas. So that's at least power. So there's no source of water for a permanent source of like oxygen and a spam. So probably I don't want to set up a permanent base here. I probably want to land here, get access to these things to create power plus some solar panels, and use that to power what we're going to be doing down here. So if I'm going to do that, what resources do I need to bring here? That's what I need to think about. Currently we have a little bit of plastic here. We're going to need glass. We're going to need steel. What all do I have inside of here? Not much. So let's start planning what we're going to need in here. So let's start with glass. So we like what? 2 tons of glass. Manufactured glass. I'm going to want some steel. You wonder when they're going to put a check and limit on the mass on the inside of rockets. People go mad about that. Yeah, that would be pretty annoying. We're gonna definitely need some steel. That would be pretty crazy if they limited the weight of stuff you could put inside the rocket. That'd make it so much harder to get resources to new planets. Oh man. These guys actually stuck in there until that. Okay, good. Okay, good. So they're bringing the glass here. We're gonna need some steel. We're gonna need some steel. We're gonna need some basic building materials, probably. Because over here... oh, there is a little bit of like sedimentary rock and granite and stuff. But building down into here, we're gonna need... steel is kind of the main thing. Steel and probably some other basic metals. Although there is gold amalgam on here, but I'll want some other refined metal as well. At least you can't destroy the inside of rockets anymore and expand to all the space you see outside the steel box. Was that a thing that you could do before? Wow, that's definitely cheesy. How much steel do I have on this planet? I think I have a pretty good amount. 46 tons of steel. Nice. So if I take a good 10 tons of steel, I think that would be okay. You could do Inception and construct a rocket module inside of a rocket module, have infinite space. Oh my gosh. That is broken. It's funny, but broken. Okay, alright. Are they gonna do this? I wonder if if they haven't made the glass yet. How much glass do they have? Oh. They already made all of it? Okay, well I'm gonna make another 30. Oh wait, that doesn't make 3 tons of glass, that makes a quarter of it. That's not nearly as much as I thought it was. It's fine, we have a source of sand now at least. So I actually need to do more than what I said, which is like 6 tons of my sand to do that. Do 8 instead of 9. In the first spaced out patch, when you deconstruct the rocket using the menu, you would get the steel and glass that you see on the inside of the rocket, so you'd be printing steel and glass out of nowhere. Yeah, well, people always find ways to exploit, I guess. Which is probably a good thing, so that the devs know what to work on, right? Probably a good thing. Okay, they're making the glass for that. This is awaiting delivery here. That. Okay. What I can say is I can get the steel over here. So I want to do 10 tons of steel. 10 tons of steel. Right there. This is where I'm going to place it, and then we'll put it on the ground, and then we'll say sweep only to sweep into here. They still can't fix the infinite storage methods. You wonder why? Yeah, and I've avoided doing that too much, but I have done that a couple times on this map. It's just too convenient for some builds, for some planets where you're, you know, limited on space and stuff. It's just too convenient. You know, just pass it off to technology. It's because of technology. Why are you people... Okay, you didn't come out with a suit. I feel like somebody came out of here without a suit. I need... Why do we not have more suits over here? Yeah, why are you running out of here without a suit? You're stupid. Why? How did you even get out of here without a suit? How did you get out of here without a suit? Did I ever set up? Yeah, Devin's allowed in and out of here. Did your suit wear out? I wonder if his suit wore out while he was wearing it. The whole suit wearing out mechanic is pretty darn annoying, honestly. Again, you join and duplicants are up to no good. Yeah, they're trying to kill themselves. Just a normal day and auction not included. Priority 9 on all of these. I'm priority 9ing too much stuff, but whatever. Whatever, it's fine. It's fine. Alright, do we have all the glass in here yet? No, I want to get the full 2 tons of glass in here. Oh, did that do it? Not quite, not quite. They're kind of delivering it as it's getting done. Okay, so that's the 10 tons of steel. So next I'm going to want some other refined metal. What do I have the most refined metal of over here? I've been sending crap tons of it, so I probably have many options, but probably gold or aluminum. 31 tons of aluminum, 6 tons, okay, not nearly as much gold. Plenty of lead. Alright, let's send 10 tons of aluminum. That's a lot. Maybe, yeah, 10 tons. Refine metal. Aluminum. We want to make sure we have plenty of metals for this build. We'll need... They're putting glass. We're going to need plastic, so we'll do plastic next. This is all stuff that we're going to be taking to here. Let's see. So I'm going to land a Trailblazer module. So we can build a rocket platform. Build a ladder up to the rocket platform. So I can go down into here. I probably want to do the rocket platform like right here or something, I think. So that eventually, if I want, I can have them dig straight down to over here. But I feel like... Do I want them to just live in the rocket while they're here and not mess with building anything permanent on this planet? I might want to do that. Probably the first thing I'm going to do is dig out these and get access to the natural gas and hydrogen so we'll have power. And once we have power, then we can start building, digging down into here. I'm going to want a liquid that I can make a liquid lock out of. Because the only liquid on this planet is polluted water, and if I use that for liquid lock, that will make an atmosphere be down here, which is what we do not want. We do not want an atmosphere down here. I'm still unsure of why there's actually oxygen down in here. I'm not sure how that happened. So I'm going to need some sort of liquid, a small amount of liquid. Well, enough of a liquid to make a liquid lock. I could always send oil over, which is what I often do. That's what I did for the other planet. I might just build a targeting beacon and send the oil over rather than trying to put liquid in there. Okay, so that's 10 tons of aluminum. Let's get plastic. We have so much plastic, I think. Because we're just constantly making it. 289 tons. We can easily send 10 tons of plastic. That is manufactured plastic. Alright, have they finished this yet? No. Man, no wonder I don't ever have that much glass. It turns a large amount of glass into, or a large amount of sand into not a large amount of glass. I never realized the conversion rate on this was so bad. 100 kilograms of sand only gives you 25 kilograms of glass. For some reason, I guess I thought it was a 1-to-1 or something higher. How we're doing over on here since we've left it. What we got setting? Aluminum and the enriched uranium since I changed that thing. This thing has aluminum. I don't know if we've sent any enriched uranium. How quickly are we gathering rad bolts over here? 90 something a cycle. Not amazing, but it's something. Hey, saw just in time to launch something. Very nice. Okay, we're sending aluminum like crazy. Do I want to take a break from sending aluminum? We have a lot of aluminum. Let's actually take a break from aluminum so we send the enriched uranium. Let's send only enriched uranium for a while. Which, how much do they have again? Keep checking my resources. 7 tons over here. Okay. Oh, did one of these things? Okay. We now do we have a plant meat? Is that what we got from this thing fully growing? Plant meat? Plant meat from a plant. How nice. Okay. Can we turn plant meat into calories? What is plant meat used for? What is... Could I make plant meat into something? I wonder if it requires the something else. The natural gas thing. Let me actually look. Is there... If I go to the natural gas thing over the natural gas range... You are awaiting fuel. How did we run out of... We were overflowing with natural gas. We're still overflowing with natural gas. Why is it not going up here, actually? The hell? Why is this natural gas not going up? What? Okay, it must be my wiring here. Plant meat is calories, +1 quality. You feed it to your sages. Nice. Why is this not going up? Do I actually need... Is it because of this guy? You know what? I think I actually need it. For the longest time, I was supplying my gas range only by natural gas from over here, so I didn't realize that this is not equally being distributed. Well, actually, I was having this go down to my power plant, so let me do it this way. This will split it evenly. Although I will say we don't have just a ton of natural gas. We do, well, actually, we do have a ton of natural gas. It's over here. So if I ever run out, all I got to do is pipe it over here, but... Let me make sure this will split it. It's natural gas range what we need for... Okay, well, it's not needed for the main thing, which is what? Oh wait, microbe mushers, that thing that makes berry sludge, so it's not a huge deal, but still. There we go. I don't want to not have the ability to use that thing. Alright, I wanted to see... Does plant meat... Can you turn plant meat into anything? Or is it just free calories, is what it is? Yeah, it looks like plant meat is just plant meat. It's just you eat it. Okay. Well, now we have another source of food over on Cultival, and that's cool. Alright, so that is plastics. That's plastic, steel, and metal. What else do we want to make sure we take over there? I feel like we should just take some sand. So we have some sort of filtration medium if we need to do any filtration mediums. So let me just send... Not a lot. Maybe like... Only 2 tons. But I want to take some. Alright, is this finally filled? Almost. It's almost completely filled with glass. Once that's filled, we'll empty it out and then start telling them to bring the other stuff. Alright, how much research have we gotten so far, I wonder? Alright. Data banks 75 or so. Okay, alright. And we've used only like half a ton of plastic. Okay, nice. We got a couple stacks of those before you send you back home. Alright, is this filled? That is filled. Perfect. There. So now we're going to change this to 10 tons. At sweep only. And we're going to say, start with steel, which is right here. Okay. So that's 2 tons of sand there. I know I'm kind of doing this very, well, that was a weird thing. Very min-maxing this. Did they just take that sand and move it somewhere else? Okay, I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what you guys are doing. You're crazy. You crazy duplicates. All right, so that should be the steel. I feel like they took the steel. Alright, I'm gonna do not sweep only now. That didn't work. They took the steel and stored it someplace else. So I just need to not do sweep only. Okay, so plastic, aluminum. Plastic, aluminum, steel, sand. There are some materials we already have over there. Do I want to try to bring a liquid over there? How would I do that? Not quite sure how I would bring a liquid to make a liquid lock in containers. I'd have to, like, build a plumbing thing and pour it on the ground and then have them mop it up. Sounds like way too much of a pain. I think I'm just gonna send the liquid over after using these guys. I think will be the plan. Okay. How are these guys doing over here? Another thing I was thinking about doing was trying to set up an infinite food storage for all the gristleberries they're making. The problem with that is an infinite food storage needs to be frozen. And to freeze it, we would need to get a second thermal aqua tuner steam turbine set up, and we would need a liquid that can get cold enough to not freeze in the pipes. And the only liquid we have over here is water. So I could shoot over some ethanol or supercoolant if I want to do that. Because we're slowly turning all this water into gristleberries, but we're not preserving the gristleberries. Right? We're not preserving them. Do I want to work on that? I could send over... I now have supercoolant, so I could send enough supercoolant over here to do something like that. Where would I set that up? Probably over here somewhere. Do I want to do that? Eventually we'll probably want to send these gristleberries to feed the plant that gives you whatever it is the plant gives you. I think it's oh, what is the plant gives you? It gives you resin or something like that, which is used for iso resin. I think I haven't found the planet with that on it yet, though. I don't think. How's everything looking over here, by the way? Looking okay? Everything looks good here. Okay. You guys are doing great. I'll just dig out a little bit of this planet just to give space, because I might eventually want to do infinite food storage. I'm not going to do that yet, though. Okay. So now steel on the ground. So we got plastic, we have steel. Let's next do plastic, steel. Next is the aluminum that we did 10 tons of. And then plastic will be next. We're almost ready to send some dudes over. We'll send... Oh god, who's scalding? Is somebody outside without a... Oh. Really? It's that hot over here, huh? Huh. That's the first time I've had an issue with that here. Really? You're scalding? 80 degrees. Yeah, I guess that's just over... Why is the water so hot there? The granite is 80 degrees. Why is that granite 80 degrees? This thing is transferring temperature out. Yeah, this thing gets pretty hot, actually. The water in here is pretty hot. I should tell them to not walk through here. You can walk out, but not in. That'll make them have to go around, but at least they won't be going through the super hot area. Yeah, okay. Alright. Almost all the aluminum in there. Okay, so next will be plastic. Shogi loves to use the bathroom inside the rocket. It's way better than the, you know, non-rocket bathroom. Rocket bathroom better than non-rocket bathroom. Who doesn't want to go to the bathroom in space? Seriously, who doesn't? All right, what do we got here? We got 2 stacks here. Let's I'm curious how much that will get me. So I'm gonna have this go back home. And we'll want to refuel that. So turn this off. And this will go up this way. Okay, and so now we have data modules. I'm curious how much 103 data modules will do towards this. 250 there. Poop in space gives floater a whole new meaning. Gross. But funny. But gross. Welcome back, Cursed One. Welcome back. There we go. Alright, so that is our aluminum. So next we want the plastic. Yeah, plastic. Alright, so get that plastic. Take the sand out of here now. And it'll be 2 tons of sand that we'll do. Such a bad idea, poop in space. Yes, yes it is. Although astronauts have to do it, so they had to figure it out. Fun fact, people in 0G need to use a vacuum. Cool, this is a great conversation we're having. I'm so glad to learn all this. Before I actually did 2 Trailblazer modules, do I want to do 2 Trailblazer modules again? Does it actually take 2 Trailblazer modules to have enough refined metal to make a rocket platform? Rocket platform, where's that? Is that a station? No, it should be under rocketry, right? Rocket platform there. That takes 800. So I think that actually is 2 Trailblazer modules worth. So I think I need to get rid of 3 solar panels to do that. Being filled with water, yeah. So I want to get a second Trailblazer module. Okay, that's done. So that's the plastic. Now we want to do 2 tons of the sand that we prepared. And we need to deconstruct, remove, and then replace. I think that's right. 400 each, yeah. Yeah, I think it's 2 Trailblazer module landings to have enough for a rocket thing. I think maybe the rover module we placed will already count as one, but I want to be safe. I don't want to have to make a second trip. Like if I go over here, I think this module counts as the same as one of those rover module or Trailblazer modules, but just to be safe, we'll send down 2 duplicates each in 1 Trailblazer module. We'll deconstruct both of those, and that'll give us enough to make sure we, for sure, can make a rocket platform like right on the edge over here. I think will be the plan. Okay. Alright, are they doing the research? Nice, they've done 58 already. And, wow, they've already taken everything out of here. Okay. So, how many data modules do we have left now? Did that use all of them that quickly? That seems really fast. Wow, did those 100 and something things only give us that many? Where do they do the research? They do it in here, right? 58 of 250, really? God damn it. Natural gas. Why does it do this? I swear. Every once in a while, natural gas just builds up until it's filling this entire area over here, and I don't understand why. Why you do this. Maybe I actually need to carbon skim all the way down here. I bet you I should be carbon skimming down here. It's fine. She just can't breathe. It's fine. Alright, well, I think they've already done all the research they can do, right? 15. Okay, no, they are slowly doing these. 59. Yeah, okay, they are using them. Oh, there's still 40 in there. Okay. So it looks like I think each one data bank counts as one data analysis research. So I can let that get done before I send them back there again. Okay. All right, get that at 9. I think I'm almost ready to send my people to Grigoni to get that started. Almost ready, I think. You gotta recycle your poop into dirt or fertilizer. That's right. You gotta. That's the green thing to do. And in space, you gotta be green. All right. So that is that. All right. So here we have sand, plastic, refined aluminum, steel, glass. What other materials will be important? We have food in here. Should I send extra food? 200,000 calories is way more than we'll need even for 3 duplicates working over there. I'm probably going to start with just 3 duplicates working over there slowly. And the plan will be to make a rocket platform, mine out this and this and get those to supply power, and then set up a beacon to send us stuff so that we can receive other materials we need, like oil to create a liquid lock and all that kind of stuff. Ceramic, that's a good idea. We should definitely take some ceramic. Good call. We're working with really hot stuff. Good stinking call. We have lots of ceramics, so what is that under? It's not manufactured. It's not rare. It's not raw. Oh, it is raw. Okay. So let's do... probably do 10 tons of that. I think we have plenty. Let me do that and then check and make sure how much we actually have. How much ceramic do we have? It is raw. 138 tons. Yeah, we can spare 10 tons for this. All right, so ceramic for pipes. On this planet, we have gold amalgam. We have igneous rocks. We have some basic building materials. That should be enough steel to make doors to slowly push over the magma. I think that's what I want to do. I think I want to push magma over using doors rather than building some crazy thing that's going to take a long time to suck the heat out of this. I might eventually suck the heat out of this, but I want to move. I think the quickest way to get access to these tungsten volcanoes is just move all the magma over, compress it to the left. So I think that's going to be the plan. Sure, free Paku. Why not? They should have a way to get down to over here. Yeah. Okay. All right. Did they get all the ceramic in there? Nope, they're still moving it. Okay. How's research? When this hits about 100, and that's actually about, I think, the most. I think that's everything. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. So that's everything. So let's. How much do I need to finish everything? 250 plus 400. So I need like minus 104. So hold on a sec. What is it? 400. 400 plus 146. So like 246 more of these things. So I should be able to leave this person in here until they finish that. Should be fine. All right. Is crew in here? Crew is boarded. All right. So change destination. Go here. And launch it. And let's go down here. You can make diamonds again. When we finish the research, I can convert that rocket into a second one of these rockets. So we'll have a second construction team. So I think that's going to be a good plan. All right, almost got all the ceramic. Once they get all the ceramic in here, I think we're ready to send our team. So I need to figure out who I want to send there. I'm going to need 1 digger and 1 builder. So the current crew for this is set as who? Of course, the rocket pilot will be the other one, but... Current crew is... Nope, that's not what I want. Bubbles and Abe. Will they work again? Bubbles and Abe, or one of you a digger and one of you a builder? Bubbles actually loves digging, so I could give you the digging ability. And Abe, he actually already is trained in digging, so... I think I kind of want to skill scrub him, give him construction and rocket suit wearing. What are your priorities, Abe? Why are you a cook? You weren't my cook over here, were you? Operating. You're an operator. My main cook over here is Harold with the chef's hat. If I want to put some oil for a cooling system agent, I don't think I'm going to take liquid on the ship because getting a liquid into here seems like more trouble than it's worth when I could just send it using these guys. I'm going to plan on sending oil afterwards. Let me skill scrub. It works like that? Yeah, it does. Do I have a skill scrubber here? I feel like I do somewhere. I'm sure I've skill scrubbed them here before. Okay, I'm not seeing a skill scrubber, so let's just put one down real quick. Station. Skill scrubber. I'm gonna skill scrub Abe. I'm gonna make him a builder and Bubbles a digger. Yeah, that's what I think I'm gonna do. So we have all our materials here. Cool. So once we skill scrub Abe and make him our digger, Bubbles we're gonna give exactly suit wearing and digging. I'll start with those two. If I need the third one, I will add it for morale reasons. And I'm gonna give you a digging hat. Abe's got construction hat. He's got... So he was one of my mechatronics guys. That's what he was originally, I think, doing. Alright, so this is going to be Abe. And And we're going to give you suit wearing and digging. So we have one main digger, one main builder. We actually changed our priorities too. So Abe and Bubbles. Abe will be digging. Flying, storing other stuff will be fine. And then Bubbles will be... No, is that backwards? That's backwards. He's gonna be digger. She's gonna be digger. He's gonna be builder. So like that. Something like that. Okay. Could you guys build these things, please? Alright, how are we doing with random animals being outside of places? Oh, one thing I also did offline, if Silly Device was here, he would be, I think, appreciate this. I put critter drop-offs with grubs and grubs in my 4 farms. That, I think, means these will now be sustainable. They'll keep re-putting the grubs here as they come back to life. And we have, I think, 4 unpowered, but 4 incubators for grub eggs. So now our main source of food is always grubbed. Grubbed. Make sure we have water for all of our stuff here. We ran out of water at one point because of running out of sand, but we're looking good for all that. If I look over here, our oil is forever fine. I might eventually need to send somebody over to depressurize these oil wells, but we have oil for days, so I'm not going to worry about that until this oil maybe gets down into this area. So that's all fine. Okay. Is Abe being skill scrubbed? Have you already done it, Abe? Not yet. Alright, Abe is assigned to it, though. So Abe, sign up for shake and bake time. Shake and bake! Just need him to be skill scrubbed. Maybe I need to unassign and reassign because I turned it on while it was unpowered initially. Or assigned him when it was unpowered initially. Okay. Where will I set up my liquid lock? I probably need to actually pump the polluted water out of here over to like here if I want to work from over here, just so I don't have a chance of random polluted water going. Yeah, so I'll probably pump out the polluted water somewhere. Kind of awkward, but probably like up and over into there. Okay. It's kind of visualizing my plans for when we go over there. Yeah, get in there, Abe. Get scrubbed, sir. You're gonna go on a special rocket trip. It'll be super special, I promise. So you doing your thing? You're doing your thing. This is gonna need to go for a while. We needed 500 and something of those. So we're just gonna let nails be nails over there. And we will finally finish our research, maybe by the end of the stream today, which would be awesome. Because if we do that, that's going to allow us to do liquid hydrogen rockets. Liquid hydrogen and liquid oxygen stuff, which I have not done since the DLC changed stuff. So that'll be cool. All right, he done? All right, so Abe, you need exosuit wearing and building. We're going to start with that. That's going to be his main job. So, are we ready to send these guys over? Let me give them like a day of living in nice area. So we'll send them on 1580. We'll send them over. I love seeing all these calories. Wow, 240,000 calories of plant meat. Okay, well, this is now our food for ever now. I didn't realize we did this for hydrogen farming. I had no idea this was going to give us food for days. Oh my gosh, this is a pretty amazing farm. This gives us hydrogen for power, and maybe I'll do liquid hydrogen setup. It gives us like forever food. That's pretty awesome. What is it called? Plant meat. And it's in a sterile, refrigerated atmosphere in here. That's pretty cool. Wait, it's not deep freeze in here? Deep freeze, I guess, would need to be negative, what, 16 or something? It's actually almost deep frozen in there. It's crazy. Okay. Why are you guys not shipping things? Oh, did we probably already shipped all of the... we shipped enriched uranium. Why are they not shipping it? Why are they not shipping the enriched uranium? It says we have 7 tons. Why are they not bringing it here? Where is the enriched uranium? Is it in here? There's some in here. I have this at 9. Let's put this at 6. Maybe that's the problem. It's probably a priority problem. Are all these set at 9? Yeah, these are all set at 9. So let me copy. Paste. So I've been not shipping uranium for a while, which is kind of bad. So you take that out of there. You should put it in there. There we go. Now we're going to ship the uranium. There we go. Cool. Now we definitely should not have any enriched uranium problems on their other planet. Told you they're good. You were right, Tom. You were right. It was a big build, but I didn't realize it was going to give me food, power, and that's the main thing. It's giving me food and power. If only these bee tinies and Saturn critter traps were on the beginning planet. That would be cool. Okay, I think I'm going to say that's enough in your uranium for now. We were at 7 tons. We are now down to 3.7. Okay. Let's go back to sending. Whichever refined metal we have the most of over here, which was aluminum. Is that still the case? We have 40 tons. We have the most refined copper now, so let's start sending copper over. I love that we just have this planet making copper, aluminum, and gold for us. I love that. It's awesome to me. These guys producing our power. Okay. Beautiful. All right, back to Vina, cycle 1580. All right, let's send our people over to planet Tungsten, or Graviola, or whatever the hell it's called. What's it called? Grigoni. Graviola, that's totally what it is. All right, so let's do one last check of things. We have 2 Trailblazer modules with the landers in them. We have 10 tons of ceramic, plastic, refined aluminum, steel, and 2 tons of glass. 239 calories of berry sludge. Basically a full thing of oxalite. Oh, we're not actually over pressurized in here for once. That's nice. Okay, I think we're ready to send our crew. You know what I should have in here? I should have extra Atmos suits. Running out of Atmos suits could be bad, so do extra Atmos suits. And I think each one of these counts as 1, so if I do like 6 extra Atmos suits.
If you like it, then you better put some bits in it. If you like it, then you better put some bits in it. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Hey, Nietzsche, thanks for 1,000 bits. What's up, my friend? How are you doing? extra Atmos suits. Running out of Atmos suits could be a pain. We can always repair them, but if I have 6 extra Atmos suits, that gives us insurance in case of the worst happening. All right, nice. Beautiful. Okay. All right, I think we are ready to go. We are ready to go. You're out of work and back on to night shifts after. Much prefer night shifts. Awesome. It's got to be the best feeling when you're either done with work for the day or for the week. You get some time off and then you get back onto the shift you prefer. That's probably a great time. Let me make sure that this is the right crew. Abe, Bubbles, and Catalina. Yep. Okay, good. Okay. All crew boarded. You all inside there. Looking good. That always makes me a little worried when somebody's sitting here in their suit. So like right here, why is she acting like she can't put this suit over here? So if I tell you to unequip your suit, then you'll move over here, but then I have to tell you to deliver the suit again. It's so awkward. I swear, suits inside these buildings are so awkward. All right, let's do it. It's time, my friends. We are sending our crew over to here. So right here, we have to deploy our Trailblazer modules, and we have to make a rocket platform. But we are working towards getting a Tungsten Volcano set up. I'm gonna pick up all this stuff off the ground, actually. So it doesn't get melted every time something launches. When Mambola is in the same boat as Nietzsche, you also prefer night shifts? You can game at night. You know it. If you're working at night, or even working, because you're gaming. Awesome. I don't know what you're talking about, since I totally didn't play WoW with you while you were at work all that time. That's awesome. Super cool, man. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. I tell you, I'm looking forward to the time when there's another MMO I can get into and play like crazy. All right, over here, let's fix the natural gas problem again. While we're waiting for that thing to get over here, let's get... I don't want to do this. I think if I just get in... If I put a carbon skimmer all the way down here... I think that will just fix our problem. Because we just have all this carbon dioxide never going away. So let's build a carbon skimmer down here. So... right there. Oxygen... carbon skimmer. We need an input of clean water. So we can use this right here. Input of clean, and then we can do the dirty water here, but this actually gets backed up when this pressure's not going out. So let's have the output. Where else do we have dirty water? Polluted water, I should say. It's got it there. I guess I could just have it go up to here. So that would be a bridge. To that. So that would be this guy. And like this. Okay, and then is there power here? Yeah, totally. Totally there's power. totally. There we go. If we do that, I'm hoping that we'll start getting this natural gas just dumped down over here. So it's no longer an issue. Mop up this polluted water over here, I guess. Yeah, totally working, lol, kappa lol. You all are such great workers. Who even works at work anyway? Who even does that? Okay, how are we doing on sand? I want to make sure our filtration medium's doing okay over here. Filtration medium. 11 tons, beautiful. Even with us sending 2 tons away, we are turning igneous rock into sand, I believe. Raw material. Igneous rock. 1,200 tons. Oh, that feels so good. Feels so good because we're just turning these minor volcanoes, eruptions of magma, into igneous rock that's given us steam power and just free materials. I love it. I love this build over here. We are getting close to this thing being fully done. So let's do this. And more diamond window tiles. Window tiles out of diamond. Keep extending this over this way. Probably should do the same over here, actually, yeah. Let's go to, like, right there. Window tiles across there. Let this leak down over here. We're just slowly... This will be the first time I have ever, if we finish this, that I've ever completely drained a magma biome of magma by just taking the heat out of it. It's crazy to me that we're doing that on this playthrough. It's cool. All right, how much we got? 65. So we're waiting for him to have about 550 or so. The only question will be, is he have enough plastic and O2 and food, which looks like, yeah, should be fine. You guys over here are doing fine. Yeah, how far are you? You about halfway there? A third of the way there. Does Rand have the face of someone working right now? You'd give it 50-50. It's true. I'm having a great time working right now. Nobody who hangs out in this chat has a real job. What are you talking about? Shogi's like, hey, I'm working at a call center. Don't say that. All right. Do I actually want to pour some water into here right now? Have some of this water go out. Every time I do that, it semi messes up the equilibrium in here. How much coolant, super coolant, do I have? I have 10 tons of fullerene. Super coolant. I have 19 tons of super coolant. Very nice. I'm not using that for anything yet, but I have a feeling we will probably want to use that on something soon. Soon TM. Maybe over here. Might want to send super coolant. I wonder if I can make a super coolant liquid lock. That sounds very luxurious and something that would be a kind of waste of resources. All right, why does it say insufficient oxygen generation? This thing, what's going on with you? You're fine. It's that whole thing where we don't use as much as we create, so it says we're running out or whatever. Build up on oxalide, okay. What's gonna happen when I drain it all out? Nothing, we just run out of heat. I have a whole bunch more igneous rock and obsidian for resources. Basically what we're doing is we're turning all this, the heat of this magma. If you look at the temperature, the more you move over to the right, the lower the temperature goes because we are draining the heat out of all this. putting all that heat into this steam room. Where we're turning that heat into power, basically. And once it's all drained, then we just have this map that we can use. It's a large amount of steam in here, yeah. Yeah. A lot of steam, and it's giving us power. Honestly, we have more power than we know what to do with on our beginning planet because we have this entire big giant steam room of power, and at the top of the map we have our research reactor turning enriched uranium into heat, which we're farming for steam power as well. So we have lots and lots of power here. Which is awesome. It'd be cool if you could transfer power through space. Is that a thing that you can do? There's no, like, power shipping, is there? I don't think that's a thing. Star map location sensor. Sends green signals at the chosen star map location and red signals everywhere else. Now that's interesting. The last couple of research things. You know, I haven't looked at all the research things we've unlocked. We did use the drill cone a little bit. We haven't used petroleum engine. We're gonna work on hydrogen engine next. Research reactor stuff. Jet suits, I've never really used those. Oh wow, we haven't even finished our monument. Okay, I actually missed this. There's still 25 of those missing. Alright, that's what we're gonna finish next, actually. So that's 25 more than I thought I needed. 400. Call that 150, so 550. 575. So I need 575 research to get all of the research fully completed. You could turn power into something, ship that something, turn it back into power. That would be very inefficient, probably. I don't... What would you even turn power into in this game? What can you turn power into that then you can turn back into power? I don't know how you would do that. There's probably something you could do with that. Ship steam? Okay, there you go. You could ship steam. Yeah, that could do it. Be interesting. That would be in a gas... a gas storage thing, I guess. Yeah. Right, I really want this build to be done, so let me prioritize this build. Once that's done, we'll hopefully finally get rid of this natural gas issue that keeps just being a pain. Yeah, basically shipping anything hot is the way you would ship heat or ship power. Okay, yeah, I could see that. Cool idea. I guess that's actually what Francis John did at the end of his DLC playthrough of what he did. You know, I've been talking about what do I do with all this magma. On his last planet that he was terraforming, what he ended up doing was actually pumping magma, which is a big ordeal in itself, up his map to a rocket in liquid storage, sending rockets back and forth to his home planet to unload the magma and then ship it through a long map insulated pipe to dump into this similar build that he had to deliver heat to this room. That was a crazy build. There's no way I'm going to do something like that, but that is something you can do. Francis John did that in his build. It's pretty crazy. It's better to send hot material like hot refined carbon. Yeah, that makes sense. Where's this going? Hydrial. Ah, it's going over there. I actually need to reveal more of the map too. Maybe before I change this other rocket into another work crew, I changed it into another scouting map and just get the rest of my map scouted, because I think it's not because I don't want to do it, it's just I haven't taken the time to do it that I haven't gotten that done. there's a lot of carbon dioxide on this map too. But this map is basically just a thanks for the free oil map. I think I've gotten most... Well, there's actually fossil I could have gotten access to, but I've never gotten access to it because I'm just afraid to go into where these sporkids are. I'd hoped these sporkids would eventually die, but they don't die. There is more... There's absolutely lots of fossil I could have gotten on this map. Oh, well, if I run out of steel, I know I can just teleport some people over here and dig out a bunch more fossil. We're actually looking pretty good on steel right now, though. Alright, so right now I'm just kind of waiting on stuff to happen. Waiting on stuff. Alright, let me make sure this thing starts running. Running. Holy crap, that's a lot of oil. Why? To watch it sit at the bottom of the map? Yeah. Well, I'm pumping it here. It's all being pumped over here. I'll show you once this autosave hour-long thing happens. It's all coming out here, and we're turning it... I mean, we've been turning it into plastic forever. That's why I actually have, like, hundreds of tons of plastic. Turning it into petroleum here, which is turning into plastic. For a while, I was turning some into petroleum, so we have a stock of petroleum, so... The thing was, I actually had 2 duplicates just living over here for a while just to supply oil. It created so much oil over the 1,500 cycles that now I'm just like, okay, I'm going to send people home. I'm never going to run out of oil. If I do, I basically created an ocean planet of oil. I'm a Texan, okay? I got to make oil. If I'm not making oil, I'm not a real Texan. Know what I mean? Yeah, let's see. So this should all be going into here. Cool. And the overflow. I hope this is not too much polluted water. I think it'll be okay, I think. Hopefully these things will continue to eat the polluted water even when their temperature's not good. We have a couple that are growing, so that they are slowly eating the polluted water. But yes, that's a lot of oil, but there's no good reason for me having all that oil. It's just, you know, it's just... I left it going. I mean, is there a reason that I have 3 duplicates over here doing nothing but making food? Not really, because I can't do anything with it. You know what? I'm going to start the build of an infinite food storage. I'm going to actually do that right now. Since I'm just kind of waiting. The way I would want to do that would be... I'll make another one of these. That's going to be at a lower temperature. So let's set that up right next door to this. So that would be steam turbine power. Let's go maybe right a little bit of space here. Let's go here so we'll have like space for a vacuum between these 2 places or something. That is not... Wow, the lag in this game is getting worse and worse, man. Game is really chugging. Really chugging. Just start a build here. I'm gonna have to get rid of this thing, aren't I? Okay, just get that started for now. You barely use oil. If you do, you have like 1 or 2 max liquid reservoirs for storage. You personally don't see the point in wasting water on something that you don't need. Well, what I will say is I'm not wasting the water anymore because... as you can see, these guys are backed up. So the water is not going there anymore. But you're right, I basically turned a crap ton of water into a crap ton of crude oil. That's kind of just sitting there now. Eventually, maybe I'll use it. But I haven't had any water issues. Well, actually, I have had a few water issues, but those are things of the past. That was past Rand's problem. Excellent fruit, pufflets, free food. We're doing good on food on every planet, so sure, just do that. Okay, how are we doing here? Almost there. Awesome. And in here, how are we doing over here? 100 and something of those guys. Okay. Keep an eye on our O2. Used about 1/4 of our O2 so far. Okay. Just how you do. You're not saying I should do it too. Yeah. Well, and I understand your reasoning too. I think it's smart to not waste materials, especially water being so precious. One of the things I thought was so funny about Francis John's last playthrough was how he just had half of his map filled with water because he just has it programmed into his head that you don't want to waste water, you know? And so he just kept making more and more water than he could ever use. Okay. Alrighty, so who are we going to send down here? We need to put them in their suit first. So Bubbles. Yes, okay, so durability 75, 75, 74. So let's undock that guy. Undock that guy. Bubbles, put this suit on. And Abe, put this suit on. Bubbles, you go in here. Deploy. I'll just have these all three be right next to each other. We deconstruct them and we build a rocket platform there. That'll be the plan. Let me save before I do all of this. All right. So, rocket platform, mine to the 2 vents we have, tame them for power, and then we can start working on planning how to get down to the tungsten volcanoes. You see, I ran Struckos for plastic and phosphorite. Ah, you never need oil for plastic. You do need petrol to kickstart rocketry, but you jump to hydrogen ASAP, so not even building petrol boilers. Use refinery, mine fullerene, and get cryofuel started away. Cryofuels? I've never seen that before. That sounds cool. Alright, is this rocket coming, or... Did that work? She didn't go in there. Why didn't you do what you're supposed to do? Bubbles. Deploy. Did that bug because of save? Did that work? I feel like it's not working. What's happening? Oh, liquid hydrogen, liquid oxygen is cryofuels. Gotcha. You have a new playthrough project that you plan to turn your whole asteroid into a water planet. That's cool. Why is this not working? Is it because of the Atmos suits? Does she... Hold on. Let me assign her to this suit. Oh, that suit has no O2 in it. Never mind. Unequipped suit. Okay, let me not put her in the suit. Maybe she'll put the suit on... I hope she'll put the suit on her own here. Okay, did that work? There it is, there it is. Did she put her suit on? She has her suit on. Thank goodness. Okay, so you can deconstruct this. There's nothing else queued up over here, right? Yeah, I don't think so. Okay, and then they will put the suits on. Okay, I don't trust these duplicants to put their suits on. I'll be honest. I don't trust them. They'll just kill themselves. Is what they do. Been burned one too many times, duplicates. Alright, there we go. So now we should be good to deconstruct all these guys. I want to build a rocket platform. Once they do all that, oh man, tell me we have enough materials for this. Oh, okay. Exactly 100. Well, it was a good thing I brought 2 of those, because I don't think that was going to be enough otherwise. Okay. So I should be good to build that. Let's build it up here. But we need to build a ladder to get up to there. Let's do that. I want there to be a little space. Should I have this be lower? The lower it is, the less distance they have to travel. Yeah, let's not go that high. That's just, I think it's fine. I'm a little worried about burning out all this stuff, but how about just right there? Let's do that. Cancel that. Hey, what's up, silly device? How are you doing, my friend? I was talking about you earlier. I wanted to let you know, because you care so much about rubs. When I didn't have internet last week, I did a few things offline. One of the things I did was put critter drop-offs in each one of our farms, so that hopefully forever there'll be grubs. Huh! And still, this grub, the one that's supposed to be in here, died. It was in here earlier, I promise. Well, it'll eventually get replaced when this egg hatches, so I care about rubs. Yeah, they say they're trapped. Can we now land here? Hey, there we go. Okay. Let's do a submit bioscan over here. Oh, there's our tree. Okay, here it is. I kept saying I haven't found my planet with the tree yet. I now have my planet with the tree. So this tree right here, for those who don't know, this was another thing added in the DLC. Experiment 52B. This is a resin-producing cybernetic tree that shows signs of sentience. It is rooted firmly in place and is waiting for some brave soul to bring it food. If you give this thing food, you get resin. Does grub rubs work? Yes. Yes, I think they do anyway. I think I do need to build a ladder all the way up here, though. That's awesome. I was not expecting to find the tree out of nowhere. Actually, let's do it. Can it fit here? Yeah. There. Okay, well, I was not expecting this. Okay, good to know. I wonder what's in here then, if there's something special. Something in there. You were reading about the tree. What is resin for? It's used for iso resin. And iso resin is used for something. What's above ceramics? Viscogel? Iso resin for viscogel. And insulation. Insulation and viscogel. There we go. Cool. First time we've seen that. Oh, it's a frozen dupe in there? Okay. I usually avoid the frozen dupe so I don't get some crazy, you know, mouth breather duplicate or whatever there. Heavy breathing thing or whatever. Oh, at least there's food on the ground for them to eat. Unpermitted food. Really? What kind of food is on the ground? What food is here? Meat. Oh, he's not allowed to eat just meat, eh? My God, the frickin' lag, man. Give me a break here. Okay, who's on this planet? You guys are allowed to eat that. No, it's not unpermitted food. Okay. All you have to do is build this, though, and you'll have your food. So, you know, priority 9 and all that. Uh-oh, fleeing. What are you running away from? Who's attacking you? Oh, the tree! Okay, don't... Oh, is that what... Did they steal the meat from the tree? Don't do that. Okay, I need to build a door so they don't go by the tree. Forgiveness. No! Where are you going? He picked up the meat in there. Okay. He's stealing his food. Okay. Of course he's mad. We're stealing the tree's food. There we go. Now you all should be able to sleep in here. Are you assigned to your beds? No, you're not. So we need to be assigned to Abe. Bubbles. Abe. Bubbles. There we go. Stealing my meat! That's funny. Don't you steal my meat! That's my meat! We're gonna make a door so they don't go in there unless I tell them they're allowed to. Surprised I can still use 3 times speed at this stage? What do you mean? Are you talking about I should be using there's like higher speeds with modded stuff, right? Can you feed the tree with auto sweepers? I think what you eventually do is set up shipping, and you have like a conveyor chute that's dropping food down to him. I think is what you eventually do. Lower speed helps with lag? Oh, really? Okay, so nobody's allowed in. And this door, nobody use this door. Alright, no using that. Are you radiated? Oh, I guess it's just from the radiation down there. Okay. Alright, how are we doing over here? Alright, so we got materials. Let's start building stuff. So we got our rocket platform. Next thing I want to do, I want to dig out these guys. Okay, so I am going to need to do the digging. So I set up Bubbles, are you my digger? Yes, so we need that. There we go. And just so we get around here easier. That. Oh, actually, no, they can jump down to there. Okay. I see. Moonlet. Moonlet seems really small. Moonlet. What is a moonlet? Sure what a moonlet is. Okay, so this is our natural gas geyser. Okay. And then this should be our, whatever the other one was. I think it was a hydrogen. I think it was hydrogen. Let's see here. Let's do it this way. That drain out and then dig our way across here. All right, so natural gas geyser. Yeah, I'm gonna need... God, to tame these guys, I'm gonna need liquid locks. I'm gonna need to send oil across over here, which means I'm gonna need power. Okay, I can make some solar panels to start, I believe. I made enough to get like 10 of these guys, so probably eventually dig out the whole top of this. So let's start with one right here. And we'll start a power backbone, whatever that's called. Power grid thingy there. Nothing much. What's moonlit with you? Good one. I don't know what that means. Good one though. Good one. All right. Once we get power, we can make a rocket, a targeting beacon. We can send oil over, and we'll use oil to make our liquid locks for this and this. And we'll be able to farm natural gas and hydrogen. That'll be our main source of power on this planet. I was not expecting this experiment 52B tree to be here. It's crazy. Was not expecting that. Okay, this will allow... let's see, targeting beacon. Something like that. And then we'll set up underneath here a opening station, whatever that's called. The payload opener will be right. Let's go like that. Man, that is crazy. Thing is crazy looking. So it's a tree with something sucking out the resin that just gets spit out. Hey, there's actually 6.5 kilograms of resin right there. So if I dug underneath here and wiped that up, I could actually send that back home to actually start with some resin. Oh, but there's some right there too. Oh, okay. We actually have a little bit of resin we can pump out. Interesting. I wonder... Can I just swap these two out for a liquid cargo tank? Yeah, I could just, okay, we're gonna, when we go home, we're gonna send some resin to get started. Hey, Global Plays Games, thanks for the follow, appreciate it, my friend, welcome. You use Paco to feed them, usually? I've never done this before, Laparels, so I don't know. I think what I'm... Pacu does sound like the best. Sounds like you could probably set up like a Pacu farm in here and just feed the meat to it. That actually does sound like the easiest way to do it. I was thinking of all the berry stuff I'm making over here. I was thinking of sending him all the gristle berries, but I don't know. Well, that's a future Rand problem. All right, there we go. We got some power. Alright, let them dig all that out. You want to do a Pacu farm, but you have so many projects in queue? Yeah. Alright, let me... I want to get power inside of here while not venting the entire... all this polluted oxygen. I probably should vent it, but I'm being stubborn and not... I'm trying to avoid venting it. I'm going to start by having a battery over here. Jumbo battery. And make sure we have ladders to reach all this stuff. Let's do that. Have I seen your cool steam vent, Tamer? I don't think so. If you want to give me a link, I'll look at it. You ship excess food and you have a setup where you print any critters on that asteroid and have a sweeper there for meat to be swept. Passive way to get ice resin. That sounds really cool. Sounds really cool. Right, I'm going to have to send oil over here. And we're going to use the oil to make our liquid locks for these guys. I want to get these two things tamed before I do anything else. Speaking of being able to do printables, let's get a mini pod set up. How about just right? This is going to be permanent wherever I put this, so I need to be sure of where I want to put this. I might want to use that space for something else, so let's put it right over. Let's go right there. It's in the Discord. I don't have Discord open, so if you want to give me a link, you can. I'm not. I don't want to have more stuff running on this PC right now. Although I guess I could. Who made a mess? Why are you doing that? Because you're locked out of here. God damn it. Let's see here. If I were to dig out this, that lets you get up there. She's now gonna drop all that pee on the floor, isn't she? Okay, you know what? Before you drop all that pee on the floor, inside here, I'm gonna have her take her suit off and then put it back on so that the polluted water just gets dumped out here. Okay. Bubbles. Move here. Why can't you move here? Still. Okay, I need to do that and that. That's why. Ugh. God damn it. Come on, game. Come on. Stupid, laggy ass fucking game, man. Give me a break with this shit. Sorry. Stupid game, but god damn it, it's frustrating sometimes. Okay, before you move anywhere, stop, unequip suit. P goes on the ground, and then put your suit back on. There we go. Now it should not dump the P into the rocket, hopefully. I swear, I really wish they could figure out a way to optimize this game better. I really wish they could do that. Alright, what do we have? Activate. Lower the game speed, but then everything's slower. I don't want to do that. It's already slow enough to get anything done in this game. I don't want to make it even slower. Okay, what do we got? Inspect. Okay. Can I print stuff? They haven't activated it yet. Could you please activate it? Yeah, I fat-fingered consumables menu and everything slows down. Yeah, there we go. You know, anything that's an animal I should print out here, because like you say, that can be just meat for this eventually. So, okay, cool. All right. Let's dig out this guy. To there. Okay, let me look on here. And how are we doing on auction? We're doing fine. I don't have power for my suit docks. This solar panel not working? Why does it say I don't have power? Can you all tell me why I don't have power when I literally have power? Do I need to have a battery module? Let me deconstruct these two things. You need a permit. Oh. unit, silly device. All right, let me see what you've created. Okay, so we got a steam vent, got an electrolyzer in there, hydrogen. What is this doing? Oh, this is immediately turning the steam from a steam vent into oxygen, I guess. Is that what that's doing? With the hydrogen powering the thing? Battery looks pretty empty. Ah, okay, this is empty. So it's running out of power. Oh, it must have been nighttime, because now it looks like it's going up. There we go, now it has power. Okay. Must have been nighttime. It creates a bit of oxygen, a bit of power. Interesting. Very interesting. Buried object discovered. Alright, there we go. Hydrogen vent right there. So, I'm going to want a bunch of solar panels. Let me slowly kind of deconstruct the top of this thing here. Or dig that out, because I'm going to want to put a line of solar panels across here for some power to start. And I said I'm going to want to put on here a liquid cargo tank. And what we will do is we'll end up taking a little bit of resin to start back home with us. I might, depends on how much time we have over here before I run out of oxygen in our main thing there. It has no active cooling, so after a few dozen cycles it stalls. It's easy to cool it from some outside source, but you want it for it to be self-sufficient. That's cool. It's a cool build. I like it. Alright, why can't you get up here? Over, up, two, up, two, up, two. You can reach it, right? There's just nobody out here? Are they all in unreachable module? When it gets really laggy, dupes idle in between errands. But I don't want to run the game slower. I just don't want to do that. Why is this now unreachable? Is that a bug? You're all stuck inside of there. Unless you're just... I don't even know. This is all reachable, right? Are you all on your break or something? Or is anytime there's no power, it says... I don't know. I'm at that point where they're really laggy and the dupes are idling in between errands. I've probably been at that point for 500 cycles, but... I mean, if I run it at this speed, you really think the lag will be less? Okay, why does it say this is unreachable? I don't understand this stupid game sometimes. If I move this down... Unreachable. Found that to prevent this framiness in late game, you have to take a lot fewer dupes. Also using one of the SO starts helps. Small asteroid starts. Okay. Why? Why is this unreachable? Why? Because of power? Is it because the Atmosuit docks are not powered? Is that the issue? So confused right now. I think it must be a power issue. Okay. So our solar panel is not giving us enough power. Okay, power's slowly ramping up. That should do it. All right. Let me take my first break of the day because laggy ass game is driving me crazy right now. So let me really quickly stand up, stretch, use the restroom. I'm gonna GG cookie time because hey, we're on this planet. But we're gonna eventually work towards tungsten. So GG cookie time. I'm gonna let this run in slow mode while maybe they'll get out here and start building stuff. About quick 6 seconds stand up, stretch break. Come back, my friends. We will work more on this stuff. Y'all rock. Be right back.